This says in finding of fact number 7, and this is an agreed order that you agreed to, that you were attempting to use the video recorder to record.
I've never spoken it publicly.
Okay.
These people are totally innocent in all of this, and I've caused them quite enough harm.
Number 7 says you were attempting to use the video recorder to record his wife.
That's right.
You agreed to that order. It says agreed order, and you signed it. Isn't that true?
That's right.
In 2002, correct? Verbally?
I don't dispute any of this.
All right.
I'm responsible for my behavior, and I own it.
That's not what I'm asking you. What I want to know is if you agreed to this in 2002.
Yes.
That you were trying to videotape the wife, correct?
We've established that.
No. You told me 2 minutes ago you were trying to videotape the whole family. Why did you agree in this order that subjected you to professional discipline that you were only attempting to videotape the wife?
I'm not aware of that minutia of the detail.
Read it. Number
I don't
7.
know where you are.
Number 7.
On what page?
Page 2.
Well, she's one member of the family. She's not the entire family.
Well, but it doesn't, it says, go back to it, tell me if I read it correctly. Respondent was attempting to use the video recorder to record DT's wife, MBT, semicolon, and then it goes to another paragraph. Isn't that correct?
That's correct.
It doesn't say you were trying to videotape the whole family, does it?
Not there, it doesn't, no.
Doesn't anywhere in here. Take my word for it. First time I've heard about it is when you testified to it just a few minutes ago. Why would it be different in the order you signed close in time to the event?
Well, I tell you, I was in such a state of emotional upset and shock that I didn't pay a lot of attention to the details of this document at all. Because I knew that I was ill, that something was wrong, and something needed to change, and there were people that had come into my life that were trying to help me.
And you knew if you didn't reach an agreement with the Department of Health, you were losing your ticket, correct?
Well, I didn't think of it like that, but I knew that there was something wrong with it, that I was doing what I was told that I needed to do.
The purpose of signing this order was to keep your license, wasn't it? If you didn't care about your license, why didn't you just walk away after you were caught in the bushes with a mask on, videotaping the man's wife?
There may be some truth to that.
Okay, number 8 says you admitted to the police that you had a problem. You'd been looking in windows for years. That's an accurate statement, is it not, Doctor?
It had been 10 or 12 times over the course of a couple of years.
And that you had almost been caught on 2 different occasions.
That's right.
Page number 9, you were arrested for criminal trespassing and privacy photography is what it says here. That's a typographical error. You were arrested, were you not?
That's right.
And number 10 says you pleaded guilty to 2 counts of a Class A misdemeanor for observation without consent, and 1 count of a Class A misdemeanor for unlawful photographing. That's accurate, correct. Is it not? And you were given consecutive sentences on those 3 guilty pleas for a total effective sentence of 3 years, which was suspended while the court put you on probation. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Let me hand you a certified copy of the criminal record from Davidson County. You recognize that?
I don't believe I've ever seen this.
All right. It's a public record. Let me go ahead and mark the agreed order and the criminal record as the next 2 exhibits. And we'll come back to that. Let me finish with the order. Go to page 4, please.
Page 4 of what document?
The order that that's exhibit 14. Page 4. It says at the top that the foregoing recitation of facts that we've just gone through constituted violation of the following laws, rules, and regulations, including unprofessional, dishonorable, or unethical conduct. You agreed to that in 2002, did you not?
I don't see exactly where you are.
At the top, E1.
On page 4, E1? Okay, yes.
You agree that you were guilty of unprofessional, dishonorable, or unethical conduct?
Yes.
You also agree you were guilty of dishonest conduct?
Well, never lied about it once I was caught.
Don't you think it's dishonest to lurk in the bushes in disguise?
I can't argue with that evaluation.
And take videotapes of people who don't know you're doing it? Okay. And looking at the bottom of page 4, Roman numeral 3C, it says that the parties acknowledge and agree that this discipline that you underwent is fair, equitable, and appropriate discipline. You still feel that way, do you not?
I do.
And the next page, the ordering clause says in Part B that your medical license was revoked for at least 1 year. Did you get your license back, and when?
Actually, I never lost my license because it was, the revocation was stayed.
Okay. Did you, but it was stayed dependent on you completing the conditions of the probation?
Exactly.
Did you?
Absolutely.
When?
3 years after the event.
Okay.
And my medical license was on probation for 5 years, which terminated in September.
September of 2007. So during the time of the events that we're dealing with here in this lawsuit, your medical license was on probation.
That's right.
Were you practicing medicine anywhere?
I was.
Where were you practicing at the time of these events?
At the Blanchfield Army Hospital at Fort Campbell.
Okay.
And they know all of this about me too.
Okay.
All the physicians, the staff, the nurses with whom I work every day.
Okay. And they knew that when they hired you?
They did.
Is that why you left Nashville?
One of several reasons.